Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I've got 4 questions, if you will indulge me to ask 4 questions. The first one is of the portfolio holder for health and social care. Can you tell us what work was done to identify the people who will be affected by the proposed cuts to Home Start and to supporting people and other preventative services, and the consequences of the withdrawal of those services and the cost to the council of dealing with those consequences? The second question is to Councillor Hoffmannsberger, and there are several cuts in here to third sector organisations. Can she explain what work was done with those third sector organisations that they're having their grants cut in order to identify exactly what services will be lost and how much it will cost the council to deal with the consequences of those? The third and fourth are for Councillor Noble, because I know how disappointed you would be if I didn't ask him anything. And the third one is about reserves. As you clearly stated, the service reserves are more than adequate to cover the needs of those services. But you'll still have £61.7 million in the earmarked reserves to cover the known spending priorities, and you'll still have the £21 million in services reserves to cover any possible overspend in the provision of statutory services, and you will still have £11 million in the general reserve, which is twice the prudential minimum. So can you still tell us what knowledge you have which inclines you to believe that there is likely to be £6 million more possible call on the contingency reserve for the coming year than there was during last year? And finally, on capital, capital spend doesn't create a disproportionate revenue commitment and can make a significant contribution to the efficiency of council services and to economic growth. So can Councillor Noble explain why the administration is so reluctant to commit to capital expenditure?